You can't park here. It's reserved for the chief of police.
Oh, only for a minute, officer. I'm a friend of Christie Love. She's a policewoman. She and my boy went to school together. I've got to talk to her about... There she is! Christie! It's me! Mrs. Oblonsky!
Being followed.
miles an hour, red lights and a siren, and we're being followed?
Get that woman out of here!
Mrs. Oblonsky, stay down. You want to get killed?
For my son? Who wouldn't?
Barney, he's in jail for robbery.
That's right, but he's coming out.
So what's the problem?
I don't want him sent back in for murder. What can I say, Christie? You're right. The whole police department is right. Following a police car at 50 miles an hour is crazy.
60 miles an hour, Mrs. Oblonsky, not to mention the other offenses. But anyway, you're going to be released.
But so is Barney today, for having good behavior like I always said he did. That's why I came to see you so fast.
But what's the rush?
He's getting out at 2 o'clock on the button. I want you to meet him at the federal prison in San Pedro. Just a short little ride.
Hey, Christie, let's go.
Our day in court. You gotta go now.
Oh, I do have to be in court, Mrs. Oblonsky. I'm a witness with the other officers. I'll tell you what, I'll call you later, okay?
Christie, Barney's gonna kill that Mr. Farrell.
But why?
I had a phone call for Barney this morning. Was he out yet? How funny it sounded. Oh, please see him, Christie, for a minute. Tell him not to be foolish. He likes you. You grew up together.
But I can't, Mrs. Oblonsky. You meet him and then call me later, okay?
Christie, now. We're on the docket for 2.
It could be too late later.
No, it won't be. It won't.
Christie.
Guys, you gotta get a postponement. Make it at 4.
And what reason can I give this time?
Life or death?
See you again. Good luck, Barney.
Thank you. You won't see me anymore. Believe me.
Nice day, huh? Wanna play hopscotch?
Make it street hockey, you got a deal.
Ha!
Christie?
Oh!
Well, who says that a skinny kid with buck teeth can't get out of the ghetto?
Out? I'm down there every other day.
Well, it's business. Is that what you're here for?
Well, your mother...
Oh, no. Don't tell me, I'll tell you. Christie, she says, Barney gets out today. Parole. He's been a good boy. But I'm afraid he's going to go after that fancy Mr. Farrell. Am I warm?
Hot.
Mm.
Hey, I'm late. Come on, jump in. That is if you want to ride back to L.A.
No. What? Leave all this?
Oh, a gentleman yet.
Yeah.
The People versus McCarthy. This case was carried over from last Thursday because, as I understand it, one of the People's witnesses, Miss Christie Love, was unable to be in court because of a police emergency. I trust that we can now proceed, and all the People's witnesses are assembled.
No, Your Honor.
Did you say no?
Yes, I said no, Your Honor.
And why did you say no?
Because one of the police witnesses is again unable to be here.
Which one is that?
The same one, sir, Your Honor. Miss Christie Love.
I suppose this is another one of those police emergencies. Why is it this Miss Christie Love is the only one who could handle police affairs? Here we are with thousands of officers on duty. Our courts filled to the brim with cases. Why doesn't her supervisor see to it that someone else handles some of these emergencies?
The answer to that, Your Honor, would only tend to take up a great deal more of this court's valuable time. But let me assure you that Investigator Love will be in court this afternoon.
How nice. And may I ask you, what time?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Very good. She better be here at 4 o'clock, because if she is 1 minute late, I'll hold her supervisor in contempt of court. Next case.
What do you think, Christie?
Do you want me to tell you the truth?
Well, I'm going to buy it anyway.
Well, you do that. You're a free man. I want you to stay that way, too.
Back to Mom.
Mom. Well, Mom thinks that you think that you were framed by Teddy Farrell.
I was. Teddy Farrell and all of his cohorts, just to get me away from Connie Sawyer. But I was framed, yeah?
That's your story.
Well, it's the only story I know.
Hello?
Hello. Is this the Oblonsky residence?
Yes, this is Mrs. Oblonsky. Who's this?
A friend of Barney's. Can I talk to him?
Oh, Barney isn't home yet. What is it you wanted to talk to him about?
A little something he ordered.
Something my Barney ordered? Maybe a coming home surprise for his mother. But I don't want to hear what it is. What is it?
Just tell Barney the piece is ready.
Piece? What piece? Piece of what? Hello? Hello? Peace. Peace? Oh, no.
If she doesn't show, I'll throttle her.
What are you guys all sitting around for? Let's go to court.
Christie, you ever seen dominoes tumble one after the other, after the other? Well, that's been going on around here all day because the commissioner called me.
Because the DA called him.
Why arrest people if you can't prosecute them, he said. There's that woman again.
Christie! We got real trouble now!
Excuse me. There's no trouble, Mrs. Oblonsky. I just saw him. He's fine.
He's got a gun.
Gun? Who's got a gun?
This is Mrs. Oblonsky, Barney's mother. He just got out today.
Yeah, 18 months. San Pedro, narco rep.
I was just down at San Pedro, Captain. His mother was worried about him.
Well, I don't blame her.
You know where Barney went? Right, get on an APB. Barney Oblonsky. Get the description out of the convicted file. Sure. It's a great idea, and I'm in complete accord. But so what? I mean, where do you expect me to find them? Growing on trees? What do you want?
A favor, sir.
Oh, no, not my department.
But, Captain, we have to cover Farrell.
Cover him? How?
Well, if Barney does anything, he'll go after Farrell, right? At his club, at the marina, his yacht, where he lives. So we have to make sure that nothing happens. For starters, cover his boat in the club. You know, a couple of men inside, one out back, one in front.
Sure. And 10 undercover men at the bar. Yeah, and 4 men sitting at tables. And 3 police women as waitresses to make sure they all get good service. Christie, you know what that phone call was all about? Manpower, cops, us. How can so few cover so much? That was the theme. Christie, I don't have a single man.
Okay. Forget the boat. Just his club. 4 men, me included, 2 shifts. Oh, please, sir, I grew up with Barney Oblonsky. They were poor.
So was I.
Well, then you must be grateful to be where you are today, sir, and not in Barney Oblonsky's shoes.
All right. But 4 men, 1 shift, not 2.
Right. Thank you, sir. You're a sweet, fine person to work for.
All right, what about your court appearance? If you...
People versus McCarthy. I trust that all the people's witnesses are now assembled in the courtroom.
No, sir, Your Honor. You see, Miss Love is not able to be here because of police.
Bailiff, find out the name of Miss Love's supervisor and issue a bench warrant citing him with...
Your Honor?
Yes?
Your Honor, I am Miss Love's, Investigator Love's supervisor.
Oh, you are, huh? Bailiff, forget about that bench warrant. We're going to settle this whole thing right here and now. May I have your name, please?
Ryan, sir. Captain Arthur L. Ryan. You see, Your Honor, I have recently taken command of...
Captain Ryan, may I remind you that this is a court of law, and the penalties for perjury can be very, very severe. Now, I advise you to reconsider your statement that you are in command of anything. Anything. Least of all, Miss Christie Love.
Yeah, well, Your Honor, she is an unusual case. However, I can assure you that she is quite dedicated.
To what? The disruption of this court or the destruction of your career?
That, Your Honor, is a question that I have pondered myself.
Mr. Farrell, please.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't.
Mr. Farrell only sees people by appointment.
Oh. Well, this people just happens to be a police investigator. Does that help any?
Indeed. I'm sorry. It's hard to get a bouncer who is also a gentleman. I'm John Bennett, Mr. Farrell's assistant. Can I help you?
I hope so, Mr. Bennett. Do you know who Barney Oblonsky is?
Certainly. I'm also Mr. Farrell's lawyer.
Did you know that Barney got out of jail today?
No, I didn't. Should we talk in that booth?
Certainly.
Did you care for a drink?
No, thank you.
When you've got the chance to say, I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you.
bar, gentlemen. 2 ginger ales. Now, who gets the sparkling one? So you're the fuzz, huh?
No. I'm a ventriloquist.
And I'm his dummy. How much do we owe you?
That'll be $4.
Each time? Make it change.
Would you like to have 4 quarters?
How about 10 dimes?
Yeah, I certainly appreciate your concern, but I find it hard to believe that Barney would really try to hurt Mr. Farrell. He wasn't framed, you know.
Barney thinks he was.
The court thought differently.
There is Connie Sawyer. She was Barney's girl, you know.
True. Was.
Where is Mr. Farrell?
I don't know. He usually gets here about now.
I understand he lives on his boat.
Yes, but he's not there now. He was downtown today.
I see. Well, we'll just stay around a while, make sure nothing happens.
We?
Yes, there's an officer or 2 around, inside, outside.
Staked out? I'm surprised the police are showing so much concern for Mr. Farrell.
And for Barney Oblonsky, Mr. Bennett.
I don't think I can hold out much longer. What time is it?
It's 4 ginger ales past the last time you asked me. Now stop thinking about it, and the time will go faster.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but one more swallow, I'm gonna whip out my police 38 and go berserk. Next time she comes around, we'll get an estimate on a glass of water.
Ryan.
Hi, Captain. This is Christie. I've got to talk to you.
No, whatever you want, the answer is no.
But, sir, you have to hear me out.
That's fine. You're coming in a few minutes. We can talk as long as you like.
But that's what I want to talk to you about.
Christie, you have had 4 men, 1 shift. Now it is over, and you are coming in.
But we can't quit now, sir. I mean, when is he going to come in? When is he most likely to come in here? After dark, night?
The answer is no.
That's it? I mean, that's your final decision? You won't reconsider?
No, that's it. That is my final decision. I will not reconsider.
All right. All right, sir. I'm not going to argue with you. You are the captain. However, I do think it's a little unfair.
Are you questioning my judgment?
Oh, no, sir. That's not what I meant. I mean, it's unfair how the reporters are going to interpret this. How is it going to look if Barney comes in here and shoots Mr. Farrell, say 5 minutes after you sent all the policemen home? But I do understand your position, sir.
Christie.
I know you have to do what you think is right.
Christie.
I'll just tell the others to pack it in. The surveillance is over.
Christie.
Yes, sir.
1 more shift.
Sir, I think you just made a very wise decision.
Mr. Farrell's in his office now, Miss Love. He'd be happy to see you.
Thank you. Would you excuse me? What are you 2 guys doing here? Your shift's over.
I'm trying to kick the ginger ale habit.
It's reassuring, Miss Love. Believe me. All this police protection, just in case Barney should try and shoot me.
You don't think it's possible?
Nope.
Why not?
Well, 2 people in this world know that I didn't frame Barney. Me and Barney. And if I did frame Barney, or had him framed, however you want to put it, then indeed I really would have something to worry about. Oh, I can read your mind. You're thinking, I don't believe him. What about Connie Sawyer?
She was Barney's girl.
Yes. Then she changed her mind. She became my girl. I didn't kidnap her. I didn't threaten her. I didn't buy her. I did promise to help her with her career. That was half my promise.
Half?
Well, the other half was me. You see, I love her.
Well, thank you, Mr. Farrell, for seeing me and for being so frank. But would
I be especially careful, just in case I'm lying? Sure.
Thank you.
I'd like to speak to Investigator Love, please. I think she may be in the bar.
Hello.
Yeah, Christie, this is Captain Ryan. You can call off that surveillance.
Well, I thought we agreed we wouldn't call off the surveillance until after Barney was found. Anything could happen.
Barney's been spotted.
Where?
It just came in over the radio. He's at a bowling alley at La Cienega and Melrose.
I'm on my way.
Good. You two cover the back. I want those sides covered.
Captain, let me go in first.
Alone?
Well, give me a chance to talk to him.
No, that's too dangerous.
Maybe, but there's no telling what can happen if he sees you first and panics.
All right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes, then we're following.
Right.
All right, you cover her. Cover her! You come with me. Is going to bite the dust on this catastrophe. It's going to... What do you want?
Captain, we've searched every inch of the Oblonsky house and accounted for every minute from the time that Christie picked up Barney at San Pedro until the time that we picked him up for bowling.
Now, never mind all of that. What is your bottom line?
Well, there's just no trace of a gun. And there's no time that we can figure that Barney would have had a chance to meet with somebody and get a gun. Unless the guy met him at the bowling alley. And we checked there thoroughly and didn't come up with anything.
Well, there's always the possibility, sir, that the man with the gun was going to meet Barney there, but just hadn't arrived yet. Sawyer lives?
Sure does, but you won't find her home.
You know where I might?
Yeah, she's at the club, the Anchorman. She's rehearsing.
Thank you.
See you tonight, okay? I want to noodle around with this song a bit myself. See you later. Ba-ba-dee-ba-da-bum, ba-dee-ba-dum, dee-ba-da-da-da-dee-dum. If you have a request, you'll have to wait till tonight.
I'll do that. Can I talk to you for a minute now, though?
About what?
Barney Oblonsky. I'm a police officer.
Oh, what can I tell you, officer?
Why Barney Oblonsky was at your apartment yesterday?
Oh, he was just there to... Who told you he was?
Nobody.
Cute.
It's a little dark in here for sunglasses, isn't it, sugar?
Is it?
Who did that to you?
I have no idea. It happened yesterday at the apartment. I was in the garage and somebody came up from behind me and hit me. I don't know, he took my purse.
Did you call the police?
Oh, I called my publicity manager and he told me not to call the police. He said that kind of stuff is old and cheap. Nobody'd believe it.
Was it Barney?
Wouldn't I tell you if it were?
Well, maybe you'd be a little bit afraid of blowing the whistle on him.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of what might happen to him, that he might get thrown back into jail or...
Or what?
Or worse, you don't want Mr. Farrell going looking for him.
No, I surely don't. Look, you don't have to say anything about this, do you? I mean, what's the point in getting everybody stirred up again?
Personal question, Miss Sawyer.
Sure.
Do you love Barney?
Oh, boy. Do I love being Connie Sawyer, the famous girl singer, more? I don't know a lot of things anymore. I mean, what is love? I don't know. I'm not a philosopher. I'm a gimmick. Look, I'm really tired. I've got to get home and get some rest before tonight. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help to you. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You sure about what you just said?
Yes, sir. A real shiner. And a cut on her nose.
And the only people you saw yesterday or today were...
Barney Oblonsky and that cop, Christie Love. I didn't miss a thing, Mr. Farrell.
Okay. Thanks, O'Connor. It's my fault. I should have had you go for him the second you spotted him. Look, don't worry, Ted. I'll handle this. I'll see that Oblonsky is taken care of.
You'll do nothing to Barney Oblonsky. I'll do nothing to Barney Oblonsky.
You're telling us that Barney Oblonsky beat up Connie and we do nothing?
I'm telling you, we're not going to be stupid. There's too much to lose. Look at what I've got here. I've got this place. I've got a place just like it in San Diego that's booming. I've got another one in Miami. I'm going to be a millionaire before the end of the year. And I've got Connie. And I should trade all of that for a little revenge? No way. The police know what happened. And that cop, Christie Love. Let her handle him.
Things are kind of unraveling for me, you know, falling apart.
Poor you.
You sound like a shrink I had to slammer. Don't feel sorry for yourself. But you know, in group therapy, one
Barney,
thing...
do you know why I'm here?
Yeah. Mom probably got a little wound up and... So you go talk to Barney. He's not feeling very stout.
I hope you're not trying to con me, okay?
About mine?
Therapy, about your shrink being Mr. Straight.
What are you talking about?
Connie Sawyer.
What about her?
You don't know?
What happened?
She was beat up.
Who beat her up? Don't look at me. Haven't touched her.
You saw her yesterday.
Yeah. 5 minutes.
You told me different. Where did you see her?
apartment.
Not the garage?
No.
What happened?
Well, I think it's personal.
So's assault and battery personal. She was beat up in the garage. Now, she says she doesn't know who did it. Now, a lot of people, including law officers, believe it could have very well been you.
How is she?
Well, not too bad. Someone hit her from behind, or when she turned around. She says he took her purse. She's got a shiner, a bruised nose. Good scare, otherwise I guess she's all right.
It's Farrell. He had me watched, and then they called him. I never, went near the garage. I was in her apartment. I was only there 5 minutes.
What happened?
Nothing happened. I told her I still loved her. She said she was sorry. She loved Farrell
And all he could do for her.
Yeah, something like that. She was nice, though.
And you?
Well, I was nice. I didn't touch her. I wouldn't con you, Christie. Listen, wait a minute. I'm gonna show you something I got, and you tell me if some guy's about to belt somebody, okay? Especially a girl, okay?
You know, if there was anyone I ever wanted to believe, it's you. You know that, don't you? Barney?
It wasn't my fault. You saw. She ran right in front of me.
This is private property. Now get out of here. You're trespassing.
Where can I find
You better take it easy.
How long have I been here?
A few hours. Look, you've got no broken bones, but you are gonna ache for a while. You bruised some ribs. They're all taped up.
Captain, you've got to put out an APB on Barney Oblonsky again.
I know.
You do?
I already have.
No, I mean a new one. He's mad, and after Farrell, he thinks he beat up Connie.
That's old news, Christie.
Farrell?
He's dead.
How?
Murder. I just got the report.
When did it happen?
Some hours ago. They just called me here.
You think it was Barney?
Do you have any idea where I might be hiding? The old neighborhood? Pool hall, candy store, friends, relatives? Christie, you're a cop. Oblonsky just committed a murder. You're not mixed up as to whose side you're on, are you?
No, I'm not mixed up.
I'm glad to know that. He beat Farrell to a pulp on Farrell's boat. Finished him off with a ball-peen hammer. Oblonsky's fingerprints are all over the place, including the hammer.
Captain, that doesn't prove that Barney...
Christie, there was a witness. He saw Barney swing the hammer. He's a ship's carpenter, works around the marina. I'm going to see him right now.
Yo, I'm going with you.
Christie.
I'm coming with you.
Is that the witness?
Yes, sir, that's him. His name is Eastman.
Good. Pardon me, Mr. Eastman. I'm Captain Ryan, Los Angeles Police Department. This is Investigator Love. Sir, would you mind telling us just what happened here?
Well, like I was telling this fella here, I was working over there at my truck, repairing a bilge pump. I heard this racket. I come over here, and I look in, see this fight. See this guy whose picture he just showed me, the one I identified, what's his name, Oblansky?
Oblonsky.
Yeah, Oblonsky, yeah. So he slugged this other guy with some kind of tool. I figure I better keep my nose out of it. You know, a fight's a fight. A guy can get his nose bent just getting too close to a brawl like that.
Mr. Eastman, about that fight, would you mind telling us what you did?
Nothing. I shoved off. I had some rigging to work on over on Valley Way, Mr. Corman's boat.
What time was that?
Well, like I told him, about 4 hours before I called the police, about 20 after 1. How come you keep asking all the same questions?
Well, that's what we do best. Mr. Eastman.
So we got to thinking about the fight, how the guy who was slugged, Farrell, that he could be bleeding to death.
So he came back to the boat, found the body, and called the police.
Exactly.
They just picked up Oblonsky.
Where?
Santa Monica Pier.
I beat him. But I didn't kill him.
A witness saw you, Barney.
It's another frame, Christie.
What about the hammer?
Yeah, I picked it up, but I put it down anyway. It's the truth.
Miss Sawyer? Mr. Bennett? I'd like to offer my condolences.
Thank you. You tried to stop him.
Yes, and I failed.
Please, don't blame yourself. Teddy always said, he always said.
Excuse us.
Certainly.
careful. High heels and gangplanks don't mix.
So I notice.
Never fails. I always load and unload at low tide. Steep.
Hey, I don't remember it being so steep the last time I was here. Hey, can I ask you something?
Fire away.
The gangplank. It goes up and down with the tide, right?
Sure. The boats float, the dock floats, but the land...
Doesn't float.
Only during earthquakes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you coming over, Mr. Eastman.
Yeah, I don't have much time.
I know. I know how it is with you boat people having to work around the tide.
Yeah, what can I do for you, officer?
Well, you're an expert. Tell me something. When the tide is low, like now, the gangplank is steep because the dock and the boats are down with the tide, right?
Yeah, you got it.
And when it's high, the tide, then the boat is up, like it was when I arrived here late yesterday afternoon.
You got it again.
Just one more thing. You saw the murder happen at about 1:20 yesterday. Saw straight into the boat from up here.
Lady, what are you saying?
That you're a liar, Mr. Eastman. There is no way you could have seen into that cabin at 1:20 because the cabin was lower than the dock.
All right, who paid you to lie?
What lie? I told you what I saw, what I did.
It's not possible. See-through porthole? No see-through porthole.
A sucker, Mr. Eastman. A fall guy is someone who takes the rap for someone else.
Someone richer.
Someone smarter?
Bennett. John Bennett.
All right, take him out of here.
It had to be a frame all the way, Pete. The phone call to Mrs. Oblonsky about a gun.
Nobody, neither Farrell nor Barney, beat up Connie Sawyer.
It had to be Bennett and Connie Sawyer together all the way.
Let's go, I'll drive.
Right. Mr. Bennett?
Miss Sawyer?
A friend of yours suggested this meeting. A man named Eastman?
Eastman?
Yeah. You remember Eastman. We do.
Yes, that's the royal we. The police department? We ran a check on him. He was arrested once in San Diego.
Where he was a longshoreman?
And where he had an awfully good lawyer by the name of Bennett, comma, John.
What is this some game?
That's right, sugar. It's called Pin the Tail on the Murderer. Police emergency. Can you follow that boat?
Come on, let's go.
Christie, baby. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, like they say, all's well that ends well.
You know what time it is?
Sure, 2.